So apologies, I erroneously said that the next race was the Cadet Army, but that's race 16. It's I'm just looking down a list. I haven't got the ability to read numbers, and it's actually race 15, which is Senior X30. So, stand back, full grid. Danny Curl, the defending champion, Jack Mabin, Oliver Hodgson, Papa Turner, Callum Bradshaw, Gus Lawrence and the rest. We're off and racing. It's a fast start, quite a spread out start. The smoke out of the back of more than 30 of these Senior X30 carts billowing, and Hodgson takes the lead, going off the banking, down the hill towards the first hairpin, and we're all going to get slowed down. And yes, they do, and Curl refights back. Refights back? That's a new word in any form of the English language. But it's Curl fighting back, retaking the lead. Into the Bobby Game corner. Mabin is there in third place, the number 73. And Mabin is in the 17. That's the Pierce Sexton Racing number 17. They cross the line. Callum Bradshaw's there in fourth place. Now, the CRGs in this class haven't been performing wonderfully well, but Bradshaw is muscling some performance out of them, I have to say. But Flavio Campaneschi and Michael Messina, the two Italian drivers, Campaneschi being one of the most successful drivers of all. Oh, and yellow flags waving down up the banking. It's not to do with the leaders. It's Curl, Hodgson, Mabin. Danny Curl was a little bit wide to the second hairpin there. Rawson is third. Bradshaw is fifth. There's two drivers that are picking up the carts from the side. And spectators looking nervously on. Rawson in the number 39 cart, now ahead of Bradshaw. Then it's Derek Morgan in the 88. Thomas Turner in the number 124 cart in seventh. Then Skelton, Josh Skelton in cart 143. Followed by Gus Lawrence in the 85. And look at that multicoloured, yellow flags waving under the bridge. And that's a great shot. Just a line of different liveries, different chassis. Quite a few different lines coming out of that final corner as well. All of them were, how would you say, textbook. But it's Curl who needs to be textbook now if he's going to hold off Hodgson. And it's the number, what a very second-hand looking NCR LH kart from Nathan Schaefer. And the 141 is standing at the side of the kart. There's another kart on the inside. Can't quite pick up who that is, but there's been an incident, and Bradshaw is now beginning to well, this is what's happened. I mean, he's managed to get a decent start, but now he is just fighting a defensive rearguard action all the way. There's the 70-mile-an-hour pile of sixth that is also known as Lewis Malin's kart. Jordan Brown-Nutley, race leader Danny Curl, sets a new fastest lap. Still yellow flags waving. So I didn't see what happened out on the banking, but there was a smoke and a flurry of yellow flags, and at least two carts standing off the circuit, and the paramedics are having a wander over. I can see two drivers standing up as well, so they're okay. Meanwhile, Curl and Hodgson are pulling away because Bradshaw in third is just being stubborn. He's like, okay, I'm going to drive my lines, and if you want to try and get past me, good luck to you. I'm not going to block you. I'm just going to stick to my guns, and let's see who's got the bottle to stick their nose in where I really don't want it to go. And Philip Rawson is like, well, I'm game for that. And there's another kart on the inside there, but Bradshaw, without defending, is no longer in third, because Rawson went, I'm game for that, and there is my nose, and I have stuck it where you don't want it, and there's nothing you can do about it. And he takes third. So Bradshaw will now try and fight back. I can't quite see that happening. Curl and Hodgson have pulled away, and that queue of carts now lining up behind Rawson. So the 29 of Rawson, the 25 of Bradshaw. Thomas Turner is lining up next. And so Turner having a little look at Bradshaw. There's another car off just past the outside of the Wilson complex here. They just flash past. But Curl leads. There's Derek Morgan with the red and white DB Motorsport Gillard chassis, which is looking more and more like one of the old Marlboro McLarens from the 1980s. And Curl, another new fastest lap, 58.40, but he's not getting rid of Hodgson completely. And there is that, looks like Bradshaw fighting back, and then missing the apex, and behind him, the driver's been bouncing over the grass, so Bradshaw has fought back, past Rawson, who has slipped to 5th, I believe that is, and that's Thomas Turner now into 4th place. I will have to say that the glare is causing havoc with my... No, it's still Rawson in 4th, Turner is 5th, Jordan Brown Nutley is 6th, then it's Gus Lawrence, then the unmistakable Lewis Malin, and Rawson is thinking, okay then, you want to lead, I'll help you along. And Bradshaw is really having a choice in the matter, because Rawson obviously knows he's faster. Bradshaw isn't. This FIA Academy driver champion for nothing. Dex, looking through the screen there to get to see Jack back in a kart. One of his infrequent appearances, and of course he runs Jack Dex Racing. Through the Fullerton S's. The battle is for, that's Gus Lawrence in the 85, the front of your screen, and he has managed to make his way past Thomas Turner up into 5th position. Jordan Brown Nutley is there in 7th, then it's Malin, followed by Skelton, Morgan, Dean Hale in the 31, then it's Ethan Hawkey and Brett Ward down in 12th and 13th. That is just how strong this field is. Followed by the number 62, that is Tyler Sullivan, and he will in 14th place, and then the number 53 of Tom Sharp Reynolds. This is the battle. I mean, Danny Curl is 6/10 up on Oliver Hodgson, and they are just kind of cruising away. The potential kindling in the tinderbox is here, with Bradshaw holding off Rawson, Lawrence, Brown Nutley. We've got 2.5 minutes to go. But I suppose these are the seniors, and they are looking at not just a full A final, but a full B final as well. And they're probably thinking to themselves, is it worth ruining my chances of making the main event with a move right now? So they may just sit and wait, because they know Callum Bradshaw is no mug, and he won't be passed lightly. More yellow flags waving out on the banking. Here's Danny Curl, completely oblivious to all that. With Hodgson content to follow in his wheel tracks. Now Hodgson isn't just sitting there pootling about. Hodgson is watching. He's looking at that Fullerton kart. He's seeing where the kart is strong, where potentially, it's not Jack Mabin has also retired. So I think Mabin at the front, we've lost quite a few drivers. We've only got about 22 karts left running. So whilst we've been concentrating on this, well, it's a tense battle, because now, oh, there goes Gus Lawrence. Well, something happened. I took one look to see how many drivers have gone out, because a lot have, and then I think we might have lost a few more, including Callum Bradshaw. He's come across the line in 7th. Rawson is down in 10th, so Rawson may have decided to have another little go, and the result in both losing some places. Lawrence in the number 85, privateer driver. No, sorry, Strawberry Racing driver. Strawberry Racing driver up into 3rd. It's got Jordan Brown Nutley right behind him in 4th. Here they are on the screen. Going down towards the Bobby Game corner with Lewis Malin. Fifth then, Skelton. So Josh Skelton in that Coles Racing number 143, the fourth kart in that line on the screen coming onto the start-finish line now. He's just quietly moving his way up. There's Brown Nutley having a little look at Gus Lawrence going into the first corner. That wasn't working. Clock strike 0. Next time round, Danny Curl's going to get the last lap board. Bradshaw is 7th. Then it's Turner 8th. Morgan in 9th. Rawson is 10th. Ethan Hawkey, Dean Hale, Brett Ward, Tyler Sullivan and Jack Dex are top 15. And I think we'll wait till the end of the race before we go through the long list of people that are no longer in it. You can see it across the bottom of the timing screens, your screens there. But it's Curl who will be coming to the last lap board. Hodgson, well, he was studying Danny Curl, but now he's too far back. So, I have to say that Hodgson will probably think to himself, got my work cut out with that number 67 kart. If they start their last lap past the kart park out on the banking, there through turn 4, down the hill. Curl looked in control. He's bidding for a third Kart Masters title. Hodgson is bidding for a third Kart Masters title. Hodgson's actually bidding for a third and a fourth because he's doing 2 classes. There's Lawrence. You can just see Lawrence in the background there, leading a gaggle of karts for third place up the short chute. But Danny Curl, I have to say that it's a very distinctive livery on the Fullerton kart. It's a bit uneven. It's got bits of blue here, bits of yellow there, but it does look quite decent on a camera, and it's very easy to spot. Looks like one of those yellow line painting machines has just driven over half of it. But there we go. Doesn't matter what it looks like. It's fast, and it's just one in the hands of Danny Curl, the defending Senior X30 GP plate winner. Hodgson second. Gus Lawrence 5 seconds down, but hangs on to third. And then it's Jordan Brown Nutley in fourth, Josh Skelton 5th, Lewis Malin in 6th. 7th for Callum Bradshaw, and I'm sure he's a little bit frustrated. Thomas Turner is 8th. 9th for Rawson, 10th for Derek Morgan, Ethan Hawkey, Dean Hale, Brett Ward, Jack Dex, and number 53 of Tom Sharp Reynolds. And at top 15, Ben Davis, Tyler Sullivan, Henry Ayres, Harrison Wedgby and Anna Morris rounded out the top 20. Then Mexico's Rafael Diaz and Eleanor Morris in 22nd. And Kartik Sawney was 23rd. And that was the only other kart that finished. So we've lost Matthew Graham, Conor McPollin, Jack Mabin, Charlie Bingham, Scott Jackson, Nathan Chafer, Cormac Dunn and Stephanie Leversconte out of that race. So a bit of mechanical carnage, and the hope that the gentleman driving the recovery vehicle isn't charging Trent Valley Kart Club by the lap, because there's the number 33.